folks, welcome to the RC Flyers YouTube channel. I've decided over the last few days I'm gonna drop a few more videos on this channel, and what it's going to be about is obviously about flying airplanes, model airplanes, etc., and little variations, probably just going off the planes a little bit, but kind of connected, like modelling and stuff like that. Let me just explain. I'm not a modeller. I'm in my 60s now, and I'm just trying to learn some new things. Now, I have been flying RC planes for about 10 years. However, back in the 70s, when I was in my teens, probably about 13, 14, 15, I joined an aero club in the West Midlands, Bilston Aero Models, and I built a line controlled combat model with a PA-15, I think it was, in the front. So I obviously went into my later teens, and you know, life changed that direction at that time, although I was still kind of interested. And then 10 years ago we moved, come to this area, and I'm now a member of the Lizard Hill Model Association, which is based in Shifnal, not too far away from where I am now. So I've been flying a guy at the club, Barry Lewis, which you might have seen some videos of him flying on this channel, which I've posted. He learnt me to fly. I kind of picked it up reasonably quick because I had been flying drones, which I'd learnt myself, and this was before you got GPS and everything. I was just flying, you know, flying it naturally without any aids. So I kind of learned, although not the same, it helped, and I kind of picked it up quickly, and I started flying foamies, electric planes, and then I progressed on to some glow fuel planes, and I think there's a video on this channel of me flying an IC flare cub a few years ago, about 5-6 years ago. I was flying that, and I had a Watt 4 IC plane with a Irvine 53 in, which I was flying as well. But I come to a point where I said I'm not going to follow the IC situation, and I'm just going to fly electric because it's easy, it's clean, etc., etc. However, bringing it up to date, last year I had an injury of sorts. No, I can't say an injury, but I'm waiting for a replacement knee, so I've been stuck at home, off work because of that. And you might see me moving about, nobbling about a little bit, but generally I'm okay. So I thought I needed something to do. So I've been doing lots of stuff. I've been down here in my workshop doing lots of stuff. You might be able to see there's some RC cars behind me, which I've got planned to build those through the winter. I've got 3 up there. I did one earlier this year, towards the end of the winter, I think it was, a Mark 1 Escort. And I enjoyed doing that, and I did a few other things. And it's keeping me busy because I'm not at work at the moment, and the days can be long and boring. So anyway, coming up to date, what I'm going to do, and what I have started to do, is start flying glow planes again. I've got one almost ready to go. It's been sat there for a couple of months like this, well, probably 6 weeks. Ready. I just need to finish it off and get it ready to go, but I've been busy doing other stuff. I haven't been able to get back to it. You can see it behind me there, and it is, I forget the name of it. I think it's on the back of this, how do you pronounce it? Is it Marche Skydive? Marche? Is it French? I picked that up at Western, and I've put a SC46, I think it is. In fact, the box is there. I think it's a 46 two-stroke in. I've added it in the test stand, got it running fine, got it in the plane. I've run it in the plane, make sure it's all working right. I've just now got to sort the receiver out, get the wings on, plug everything in, get it all sorted out on the radio, and then off I go. I can go and maiden this. But I just haven't finished the final bit, so I've got that to do. And what I've done over the last few months, I've collected a few engines because I had none at all. I've now got 1, 2, 3, that box is empty, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And what my plan to do is, if they need stripping down, I'm going to strip them down, clean them, because I enjoy that part of it, the physical part of taking them apart, cleaning them up, making them all nice and sparkling clean, and lube back up again and get them running nice. And I enjoy that part of it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to slowly start collecting them, because you can pick up some bargains, and the 3 I've got on the desk have come in the last 2 days. That one and that one's just arrived. I've unpacked that one. This one came, I think, yesterday as well. So that's what I'm going to do on this channel, is start doing some engines, filming it, showing you what I'm doing, and you can tell me what I'm doing wrong, because, you know, I've not really had anybody to follow other than YouTube videos. I follow David, is it McTire or something, McTire or McIntyre, is it, in America? Fantastic guy. When I was doing it, 6-7 years ago, I messaged him about things and he would reply, give me some great answers to do. And also Mark Robinson in the UK, who I was following a few years ago, and I've started watching his videos again. He's amazing engineer. He does a lot of stuff on a mini lathe, and I had this for my birthday. It was my birthday last month. It is a second-hand Warco mini lathe. I've never operated a lathe before in my life. I've having a practice and just doing simple little things, and the first thing I ever did was that. Hopefully you can see that. I think you can. I'll turn that, and you're probably saying, what the bloody hell is that? It is an handle off one of those wheels that goes on the lathe, and it sits on there like that. Take the black one off and you can put that one on, and it was just a simple thing to do in aluminium. It's really nice to turn stuff in aluminium because it's so soft. You know, the blades just fly through it, and it was my very first piece. I know you machinists out there are going, oh my god. For me, that's an achievement. But what I was going to show you, and if it's an hobby that you like doing, model engines, you can really pick up some real good bargains, but you have to pick them out and see what's going. And if you're doing it on eBay, you have to follow how the prices are going up or not going up. Now, all these 3 engines were less than £20. I think one might have just gone over £20. I can't. It might have been the diesel one, and I'll come to that in a moment. This one, in fact, this one was £15 with the postage. So I got it for £15 with postage. I've had a quick look at it today, and it looks quite clean. But what I usually do is take the back plate off, and I have a look. There's a bit of dust on there, but if I just show you that there, it looks quite clean. It's an ASP 25. two-stroke, the exhaust with it as well, and the needle valve which is in there. There's the exhaust. So what I'll probably do next week is put that in the stand and run it, see how it runs, make sure it's okay. It looks fine, and I usually do the smell test. I really can't smell any fuel there, but I can smell oil, and what I call the sizzle test. It obviously turns out it's not seized or anything like that, or gummed up. However, the carburettor was a little bit gummed and still is. You can feel it's a bit stiff. But when I first tried it, I had to give it a bit of a push for it to go. So that was gummed up. So it tells me it hasn't been run for a while. But what I'll do to check that it's been oiled is the old sizzle test. So you put the outlet, go to top dead center and push up. I'll try and get it on the mic, but I doubt if you'll hear it. You hear the pop. See if you can hear the sizzle. And that is the piston pushing up, and any oil on the top there, it's pushing that oil, and you can hear it sizzling as it's trying to push it. And that's my sizzle test. So I think that's been looked after okay. Although the carburettor was seized, maybe a drop of oil wasn't put on the carburettor when it last run, but it seems like there was oil on the piston, and hopefully any oil there is run down and gone to the bearings. Although when I take the prop drive off, I can see the bearing at the front looks quite new. It's a sealed bearing at the front, but I won't know until I open that up and look at the back bearing, see what that looks like. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be fine and won't need any maintenance, I don't think. So that was the ASP25. Now, watching Mark Robinson, I hope you've got your name right, Mark. He's been doing a few diesels, and his work is fantastic. He even does, if the fins broke on a plane, he will put a piece in, and by the time he's finished, you won't even notice it's been done. He's obviously a very good machinist and very knowledgeable of what he's doing. And it got me interested in diesels again. Now diesels, I have flown a diesel, but it was control line when I was back like 15 years of age with it was a combat plane, line controlled, and I haven't flown a line control since then. And I'm thinking about trying it and doing it. And I'm gonna probably get or build. Now I haven't built anything since then when I built the Combat, so I might build me another one, have a go at building it. I need to get the plans and everything and try and see how it's built. The board in this part is doing the ribs, if I remember right, so there's quite a lot of ribs. And I can remember the guys at the club there helped me along. I built it. They took me. I remember when I first flew it. Oh my God! Now that might be something when my knee's been done, because obviously you've got to stand there spinning round, and I don't think I can do it with my knee as it is at the moment. But when my knee's done, hopefully I can do it then. But it's Mark that's got me interested in diesel engines again, and this is the first diesel I've brought. It is it Davis Charlton, and it's the Merlin. And there it is. It's tiny. I didn't realise how small they were. They are tiny. Now again, I did the sizzle test for this as well, and you can really hear that, and you can tell that it's been looked at and it's been oiled. If I can, I'll try the sizzle test. Ready? I'm not sure if the mic picks that up. I'll obviously see that in the when I'm editing this video. But hopefully I'm going to get some diesel fuel in the near future, and I'm going to run this up and give it a go. Now, some of these engines, maybe you guys will be able to tell me out there, have tanks on the back. Now, if it's got the tank that goes on, it's usually like a plastic tank that goes on. Some are aluminium, but on these I think they're plastic. However, I think some version of the Merlin don't have the tank, and the reason why I say they don't have that tank on is because there's usually a lug that sticks out at the back, and a screw goes through the middle and you screw it onto the back plate, and there's no lug there for that bolt to go through the tank and then into there to bolt it on the back. So I don't think this version come with a tank on the back. In fact, the illustration on the box, if you can see that, the shape has got a tank on the back, but I think that's just a standard design of box. They use different coloured boxes, I think, for the different engines. So I think it's just a standard illustration on the front. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments below, am I correct? Some come with a tank on the back and some don't. Now, I can remember when I was in the club back in the 70s, that when I made the combat, it's like a combat wing plane. It's just got a mount for the engine on the front that's shaped, and then obviously it's got its elevator, which obviously you operate with the control lines, and that's all it was. It's like a flying wing. If I can find a picture, I'll drop a picture on. Obviously you guys who know will know what it is. And I had I'm sure it was a PAW15 in there, and I'm looking for one. Now, I've seen loads on there, but I want one in the box that I had, so it looks the same. I also had a PAW19, and there is one on eBay at the moment, and I'm watching it, and it's in the box like I had. However, the PAW19 I never used. I'd got it ready for another model, but I went on to do whatever I was doing back then. My interest went into something else, and I remember I sold it. So I'd like to get those two again, especially the PAW15 in the original box. And I do know there's a few variations of boxes, so I want the box that I had, and it was like obviously a cardboard box with like a silver label with the picture of the engine on the front. So when I see one of them come up, I might, as long as the price is right, I might go for it. I don't know. So that's the Merlin and diesel engines, something for the future. That I haven't started a diesel engine since I was 15. That's going back some years, I can tell you. Right, this one actually arrived while I was setting up to film. And again, I think I only paid, it might have been £10 for this, plus the postage. It wasn't very expensive. Now, people rate different engines, like the ASP is a Chinese made one, and they followed the patterns of OS, similar. Also SC as well. I've got a couple of SCs, super custom. I think they come from the same factory, don't quote me, but I think they come from the same factory in China, which I looked online. I think they ceased making engines in 2019, I think. And this engine would have been from the 90s, I think. This engine may have been early 2000, but I think it was from the 90s. But they started in the 80s, I think, so you can go back a bit further. Now this one, which attracted me, because if I buy an engine, I think I said I want to buy them in the original box if I can. If there's an engine I really, really want and I can't find one in a box, I will get it. But I just want to try and get them in the box. That's the way I am. I'm a bit nuts. Anyway, this was the Thunder Tiger. But what attracted to me was the condition of the box. It looks like it's just come out the shop. Now, I'm not sure of the age of this one. I just need my glasses on because I haven't opened it. I think my eyepiece just dropped out. Oh God. Oh, I see my rims broke. Let's see if I can keep it in for now. Oh no, I'll hold it. Just want to look at this. Right, let's have a look on. Right, it was a special offer. June 2007 written on our box, and it was a special offer, our price $59.99. Right, let's get it open. There's the exhaust. I think it's the original exhaust, because you never know with the exhaust, people change them. And it is the Thunder Tiger. Is it Thunder Tiger? Yeah, Thunder Tiger. That's right. Pro version 46. Now I can see it's been used and there's a bit gummy on this one. So, but to be honest, it's not really bad. It's just had some use. That's all. It's not bad. Let's turn it. Yeah, great compression there. Right, let's do the sizzle test. Oh yes. See, that tells me it's been oiled. Not sure if you can hear that. It's got some oil there, which is protecting it, because they do get really gummed up. See, all I can smell is oil. I can't smell any fuel there. There might be just a little bit there. This is the carburettor is gummed up. Oh yeah, the carburettor is really gummed up. So that's going to need a strip down and a clean. I will check the bearings on that. However, the bearings might be okay. It's just that people oil the piston and they don't oil the carburettor. So that is properly gummed up and seized. So I will need to address that. Where's my glasses gone? Well, only one half my glasses. It looks like it's got a serial number on there as well. It actually doesn't look in bad condition. Now, I don't know how these run. Some people don't really rate them, but you know, we will see. And for what, a tenner? You can't grumble, can you? Just pop that back in there. So I'll just take the needle valve. Oh, that's loose as well. I'll just take the needle valve out so it don't get knocked. Pop that in the box. Pop that like that. That like that. And that like that. So that's the 3 engines that I've received over the last few days. I've got at least another one to come, but this one's coming from America. No, I've got 2. I brought another one yesterday. So I've got, I think, one on Monday coming, but I've got one coming from America, because to find one in the UK, I just couldn't find one. There are some in the UK, because I know my friend Barry's got one. And Barry, if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, I found one, but I had to buy it in America. Am I going to get any import tax on it? I don't know. I've had a message from Royal Mail to say they're expecting the parcel, so it's going to come through Royal Mail. It was posted with UPS. Now we have UPS over here, so why it's going to Royal Mail, I don't know. We'll see when it arrives. I may even have some import tax to pay on it. I hope not, because I did pay a little bit for it, and I'll probably explain about that when I've got it, and I'll feature it on this channel. So folks, that's what this is going to be about. This was just really a quick intro type video. As you can see, you probably see I've got a few planes hanging up and around and things to do. I really need to get back to that one, get it flying, and that'll be my first one I see back flying for 7 years. Hopefully I can do it next week. It's just I've had so much going on. I've been doing other stuff and getting interested in it, and I haven't had time to do it, so I need to sort that out. I'm just also sorting this space out round here by me as well, behind me. I just need to sort it out because I've got a lot of other stuff going on. So folks, if you think this is something you're going to enjoy to watch, see me fail, see me succeed, we'll see, I don't know. But I'll end this video here, and I'll say thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. I know there's not many subscribers here because it was just dropping the odd video of friends flying their plane, and that's what I set this channel up for, because I usually take my camera up to the field. If somebody's with me and they're flying, they'll say, well, can you film me? And then when I film them, I've got to get the recorded video to them. So what I did, I set this channel up so I could post it on there instantly, and then they can just watch it whenever they want, or anybody else that's interested in that plane might want to watch it. And that was what I started this channel for. But if you're interested, that's what I'm going to be doing from now on. I'll say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one, and thanks for watching.